LFG Season 55, Series number 2 continues here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves some more D2 action here for you as Fort Worth takes on Green Bay. I'm the Cowboy Crab, your commentator for tonight's matchup. As we are getting set here. It looks like Green Bay going to be starting with... Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Cam is set. And... we got the score bug up. Okay, so... for tonight's matchup here, we're here in D2. Fort Worth currently sits 0-2, so their final game of Series number 2. And I would say it's a guarantee they will be dropping down to at least D3, potentially D4. However, Green Bay currently sits in that spot. They are 0-1, but their negative points is what's got them all the way down, potentially dropping to D4. Now, if they were to lose this game, I think those chances of dropping down get a whole lot higher. Omaha, however, is 0-3, so Green Bay could at least secure one win. Then they would at least be potentially staying in D2. They could be dropping down to D3, depending on how everything else plays out. But I do not think that Green Bay will be moving on, will be getting back to D1 for Series number 3. Right now, we do have another game going on. It is D1, Durham and Baltimore. Durham currently leads 21-14. That one was a rematch, I believe, of the Final Four matchup. It may not be the same quarterbacks, but in terms of franchises, that's a rematch. Yeah, Baltimore and Durham met in the Final Four last season. Let's go ahead and get our predictions up and live. Forgot to do that. I see Syracuse versus Bolton. No, I did not. I think that was one of the late games, and I just did not feel like watching that late at night. I know that's saying something, me streaming at 10:30, but you know, I pick and choose. First down here for Green Bay. Shooter with a check down gets 8 on the first play. 2nd and 7 here for Green Bay. We'll see what Shooter's able to do here. 2nd down here, Shooter goes towards the middle. It's caught for a first down. Heading towards the left side, but stayed closer to the middle, I would say. First down for Green Bay now. Here's Shooter in the backfield. Shooter moves around, check down again, pass caught, no gain. And did I... oh, something missing. Yeah, let me add that real quick. Check down there is caught and enough for a first down. There we go. A little watermark. Got to change the name of the file so OBS got rid of it, but there we go. Now it's up there. Shooter now on first down. He's going out right side, and his receiver doesn't jump in time. It's incomplete. He was late with the jump. 2nd and 15 here for Green Bay. Shooter check down once again. Caught, only going to get 6. 3rd down. 3rd and 9 here for Green Bay. 3rd down here. Shooter moves around. Is he going to run it here? He does. He's short. So, looks like it'll be 4th and 2, I believe. It will be 4th and 2. Green Bay to go for it. Looking to try and get in the end zone here early. Fort Worth looking for a stop. 4th down. Shooter. Looks like he's got to throw it. Shooter. Pressure in his face. Shooter out to his right. Fires. That one right to Fort Worth. It's intercepted. I don't know where Shooter was throwing that football. And I'm not really used to seeing Big Shooter make those kind of boneheaded throws, but he makes one right there. Fort Worth gets the ball to start at their own 5. I believe this one is, I believe it is Red Panda at quarterback here for Fort Worth. He's starting in his own 5 here after that interception from his defense. All he's got to do is just get the ball out. That's what it'll do towards the right side. Pass is caught, first down and more for Fort Worth. Yeah, Sunflower, I'm not used to seeing Shooter do that. I've seen that before, but never somebody of big Shooter's caliber. First down now for Fort Worth. Panda out left. Panda, he's got some pressure. Panda, right side's got some space. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Now the big question for Fort Worth is, can they capitalize? And down the middle, it's Panda, caught, first down and more, getting into enemy territory. First down here for Fort Worth. Here's Panda. Moving around, has some pressure. Panda lets this one go, check down. It was behind him, but he got it. It's caught for the first down. He just barely snagged that one behind his back. Now in the red zone, first down Fort Worth. Panda, is he faking the run here? I think he's considering it. He goes check down and miscommunication right there. Second down Fort Worth. Second and 15 for Fort Worth. Panda in the backfield, right corner here. Pass tipped, incomplete. 2v1. Third down for Fort Worth. Third and 15. Gotta get some yards here to at least go for it on fourth down. Incomplete. Fourth down here. Had him open in the end zone. Fort Worth will have to settle for a field goal here on their opening drive. Field goal attempt is blocked at the line. No good. So the Green Bay defense bends but doesn't break at the red zone. Now Shooter back on offense. Got to make up for that interception he threw on fourth down. Wide open man on the left side. It is caught. First down Green Bay. Fumble, but out of bounds. Gain of 29 for Green Bay. Now Fort Worth, they got to make sure that their defense is ready here for Green Bay's offense. I don't see Shooter making a mistake like he did in the opening drive. Shooter on first down out right side. Is he going to run it? No, he's going end zone here. Is that one high? No, it is caught in the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. And Fort Worth not getting any points on the board in their last drive. Cost them as Shooter gets a 50-yard touchdown on his next drive. Make it 7-0 Green Bay. And here we go. Fort Worth. And they get the ball back here. Panda. He's going to have to find a way to respond. Right now, in terms of an update for the other game, right now, fourth quarter just started. Durham leads 28-14. Two-possession game. Defending champions, Atrop down right now. So now left side here from Panda on first down. Caught but forced out of bounds. Incomplete. Second down here for Fort Worth. Here's Panda. He's got to get some kind of forward progress here. Can't stall out. Going to go down the middle towards midfield. Caught right on the logo. It's a first down. First down here for Fort Worth. Here's Panda. Drops back here. Rolls out to his left. Panda right side. Open man pass. Forced out of bounds again. And the Green Bay defense showing no mercy right now. Second down Fort Worth. Panda with a pump fake there. Now drops back. Going to go down the middle here. 2v1 here. Swatted again. Incomplete. Third down for Fort Worth. It seems like Panda, honestly, he's kind of forcing some of these throws a little bit. And on third down here, you at least need to be able to get in a position to go for it here. That's what he'll do. Goes to his check down man. Takes the knee. Gain of 10. Fourth down for Fort Worth. Just inside field goal range, but they want more than 3. Fourth down, Panda fakes the run at the middle, dropping back. Panda Needs to find somebody here. Needs to get enough yards, but he can't. Popped. Turnover on downs again. Green Bay back on offense. And Fort Worth has been very unsuccessful here on offense. First down here for Green Bay. Shooter with pressure. Shooter, check down man. He's open. It's caught. Gain of 5. That'll take us to the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Green Bay leads 7-0. Second down here for Green Bay. Shooter going out to his right. Shooter looks, fires right sideline pass caught, pulled in bounds, avoids tackles, knocked out of bounds around the 20. That should put him in the red zone. First down for Green Bay. Just inside the red zone now. There we go. First down for Green Bay. Shooter out to his left. Shooter check down. Pass is caught. Gets knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Second down here for Green Bay. Second down. Shooter to the end zone here. Pass is caught. Touchdown Green Bay. That one caught by Janke. And the extra point attempt here. It's going to be blocked at the line. No good. 13-0. Fort Worth now going to be back on offense. And Panda, he's got to get his team some points. I mean, even a field goal at this point, you just got to get rid of that 0. Ideally, you want to make it 7, so it's a 1-score game. But anything is better than 0 right now. Panda is going to go down. Sacked at the 5. Second and 29. They mark him down at the 6-yard line. Panda on second and 29. He's got pressure. Panda got to avoid the safety. He does. Check down is caught. And out of bounds, short of the 20 is what it looked like. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for Fort Worth. I was going to say 3rd and long, but they're back to where they started. They're down here. Panda goes check down. It is caught. Diving. I think he got it. Yes, he did. First down. So Fort Worth just able to convert there. It's first down now. Here's Panda in the backfield. Panda moves around. Panda going for a big throw here. This one off target, incomplete. Just out of reach. I think he put a little too much on it. Second and 15 here for Fort Worth. Panda in the backfield. Panda out left. Panda pressure. Check down. It is caught. And goes down for 8. Third down, Fort Worth. 3rd and 7. Panda in the backfield. Panda out to his left. Looks, fires right side's got an open man and is caught. He hangs on, gets 27 and a first down. Reap Trip, they probably appreciate it. Going to join. There's the Discord right there. Panda pressured, fires right side, open man, caught and stepped out of bounds. Gain of 23. He just avoided the hit stick, but he couldn't get in the end zone. First and goal for Fort Worth. Panda has to punch it in. First and goal for Fort Worth. Panda out to his right. Panda looks, has pressure. Panda out left now, looks, fires right corner. This one, and not going to be intercepted. Second and goal here for Fort Worth. Second down here, it's Panda, pressured. Rolls out left, Panda still looking, fires right side, pass, caught, no, broken up. Third down. And Green Bay is bringing the pressure. It is 3rd and goal. They have not allowed any forward progress since getting in goal-to-go territory. 3rd down, Panda. He's got 3 defenders rushing him here. And goes left side, check down that one. I don't know how he got a hand on it. It's swatted and incomplete. Unbelievable swat right there. 4th and goal for Fort Worth. Fort Worth on 4th and goal. This one out right side. Caught. Gets it in the end zone. Touchdown Fort Worth. And they finally get on the board. Herons with a touchdown grab. Extra point attempt here. Gonna be blocked at the line. No good. 13-6. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Here we go. Here's the kick and return here for Green Bay. And they're going to get stopped just around their own 25. Update for the other game right now. Durham leads 35-28. Baltimore has the ball and they're moving downfield. They're past midfield at this point. So I'll get you the final on that one once it concludes. But Atrip just took a sack and he's back behind the midfield logo in his own territory. Disaster for Baltimore. 2nd down here for Green Bay. Shooter check down. Missed it. 3rd down here for Green Bay. 3rd down here. Shooter moves around in the backfield. Shooter needing to find somebody. Goes out left side. Pass is caught. 1st down for Green Bay. It looked like that one got picked. What happened there? 1st down Green Bay. It's Shooter in the backfield. Shooter back to his check down man down the middle. It's caught and avoids the tackle's got a hurdle over a man. Still going down the field and taken down after a gain of 33. Unbelievable work right there. We've reached the 1-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 1st down here for Green Bay. Shooter check down off target. Incomplete. 2nd down. 2nd down here for Green Bay. Here's Shooter moving around the backfield. Shooter down the middle. Caught. But got nothing after the catch. 3rd down for Green Bay. 3rd and 10 here. They got to get a little bit more yards to be able to go for it. It looks like they're running the clock here. It's 3rd down here. Shooter out right side. Pass. Caught. They stop him short. 4th down. Clock is winding here. I don't think Green Bay going to use a timeout. They won't. Shooter. 4th down. He runs it. Fumble. The ball is out. And Fort Worth gets on it. So turnover on down. Well, turnover after the fumble. Fort Worth is on offense here. 11 seconds to go. Going to try and get into toss territory. This one right side. It's caught. 1st down and more. Down he goes. Timeout. Taken here by Fort Worth. It looked like he might have taken it all the way. But taking the knee might have been the smart move. I think he would have been tackled if he tried to go all the way. And now this one will take us to halftime. A jumping pump fake from Panda. Looking to tie the game as we go to halftime. It's been low scoring, but can the game get tied here? It does! Pending the extra point. Touchdown, Fort Worth. And all they have to do is put this through the uprights and we'll get tied at 13 as we go to halftime. And the extra point is good. We are tied at 13 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Very low scoring first half, to say the least. But it could go either way at this point. Well, we've got you here at halftime. Time for some advertising to get a chance to at the start of the game. YouTube channel. Haven't subscribed to, greatly appreciate if you went over there and did so. TikTok, haven't followed me on TikTok, greatly appreciate it if you went over there and did so as well. And if, in case you missed my last one and haven't paid attention to the watermark, yes, I'm done after this season. This is the farewell tour of the Cowboy Crab, and right now, it's looking like we got back-to-back great games. San Francisco and Denver, I believe it was. They gave us a pretty good game. Right now, Fort Worth and Green Bay, they got a good first half currently going at the moment. We'll see if it translates into the second half. And Ruby Sports Network with the raid, greatly appreciate the raid. We just got the halftime here. Fort Worth tied it up with a toss to make it 13-all after big shooter fumbled right on the goal line. But here we go, folks. Second half underway here. For those of you just now tuning in from Ruby Sports Network, predictions are still up and live for you if you want to get those in while you still can. Red Panda to start the second half here on offense. We'll see what he can do. Why did it just now show up? That's a great question, man. I wish I knew. But here we go. First down here for Fort Worth. Panda will start out right side, incomplete. It was to the benches. But I saw how that game ended. Jordan, I saw how that game ended. A-Trupt falling just a few yards short of the end zone when he needed to, and time expired. Second down here. Panda out left side. It's caught. Gets 26, first down. I also don't know if you'll see the new watermark we got going here for season 55. And on first down here, he's got pressure. Out right side pass, swatted, incomplete. Right now, looking at the predictions, all Green Bay. So if you want to try and change that with the predictions with the RC Shells, go ahead. You still got a good amount of time. Second down here for Fort Worth. Panda with pressure to his back. Panda goes check down, caught, gets 4. Third down here for Fort Worth. It's been a very low-scoring game. We'll see if that changes in the second half or if it stays the same. Third down, Panda with a pump fake. He's going to run it here, fake the defenders. They thought he was going to pump fake and then throw, but no, pump fake and run. And that's enough for the first down. First down here for Fort Worth. Panda, what's he going to do? He's going to run it. And he'll get to 7. So Panda using his legs once again. Now second down for Fort Worth. Second down here. Panda drops back. He's got pressure. Goes right side. One-on-one. Incomplete. Third down here for Fort Worth. Yes, this is the Red Panda God. Currently quarterbacking here for Fort Worth. 3rd and 8 here. Panda has some pressure here. Panda, that one's off target. Receiver not able to get there in time. 4th down. They'll send out the field goal unit here. This would be enough for the lead. It's a long field goal to kick up. It's got the angle and the distance. And Fort Worth will take a 3-point lead. Green Bay now going to be getting the ball back. Here's the touchback. Yeah, with that field goal attempt, I was very sure that the angle was right. Not so sure about the distance, but it was enough. Green Bay now down by 3. I think this is their first time being down this game. Shooter on first down here. He's made some mistakes. And he's got to make up for it here. Big throw left side. One-on-one. And it's caught. What was the defender doing? He just started running back and gave up on the play. And Green Bay already in the red zone now. Not even just the fact they're in the red zone. It's goal to go. Shooter on first down. Out left side. Is he going to run it? Yes, he will. He's got to be careful, though. Last time he ran it at this point of the field, he fumbled the ball. That's how the game got tied, and now Fort Worth has the lead because of that fumble. Second and goal, quick passes caught, touchdown Green Bay, and they take back the lead. Marsh with the touchdown grab. Extra point attempt here to make it a 4-point game. And the extra point is up and good. 20-16. 2:35 left here in the third. And it took till the second half for either team to break 20. That's not something we see here often here in the LFG. Here we go, kick and touchback for Fort Worth. Here we go, first down for Fort Worth. Panda on first down, rolls out right. Panda pump fakes, and he's going to run it here. Knocked out of bounds, gain of 11. Second down here for Fort Worth. Second down, here's Panda. Out to his left, Panda. Got to do something here. Not gonna. Is he gonna run it? No. Goes check down, and seemed to be a miscommunication right there. That one potentially could have been picked off by Green Bay if they played it a little differently. Third down. Panda fake the run up the middle. Now drops back. Fires right side. Open receiver. Caught. Goes out of bounds. Gain of 37. First down here for Fort Worth. Panda in the backfield runs. No, he goes check down. It is caught. Avoids the hit stick. Steps out of bounds at about the 15. Second down here for Fort Worth. 2nd and 8. Panda. Pressure. Rolls right. Panda. Cuts back down the middle. It's caught. And in the end zone. Touchdown Fort Worth. They'll take back the lead. The Green Bay defenders, they were diving everywhere except where the ball was, but the extra point is blocked, no good. 2-point game, 22-20. Fort Worth back in the lead. Here we go, here's the kick and return here for Green Bay. And going to be stopped just short of the 30. First down here for Green Bay. Here's Shooter in the backfield. Shooter moves around, has pressure, rolls right. Shooter down the middle pass is going to be caught. First down and Morgan 37. First down here for Green Bay. Shooter in the backfield, rolls to his right. Shooter look in, gonna go check down here. Pass is caught and tried the hurdle, only gonna get 7. Second down. Second down here for Green Bay. Here's Shooter in the backfield, goes left side, pass intercepted by Fort Worth. That one kind of looked like it was into traffic right there. You count 2 defenders in the direct vicinity of the receiver, a third one not too far away. And Fort Worth's defense making a play. Panda on first down, out left side, pass is caught. First down and more. Got a little bit of a block. Is that going to be enough to go the distance? I think it's going to be. Touchdown Fort Worth. 96 yards. They only needed 1. The pick turns into 96 yards for a Fort Worth touchdown. An extra point will make it a 2-possession game. All they got to do is just hope this one gets through the uprights. And it does. 29-20. Fort Worth leads by 9. But folks, I don't mean to alarm anybody. Predictions, they're still open. You got about 3 minutes, and if you want to try and get it on this Fort Worth hype momentum that they got going on right now with your Seashells, now might be the best time. I don't mean to persuade you or anything, but right now Fort Worth is looking pretty strong. However, you can't count out Green Bay, especially with this guy, quarterback Big Shooter. We'll see what he can do here on first down. And he's going for a big play. One-on-one left side. It is incomplete. Just missed the mark. Second down here for Green Bay. Shooter back in his end zone again. Is he going to try and go for a similar play? Yes, he is, but this time it's right side. Got separation and caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. But Fort Worth is going to get the ball back. We didn't reach the fourth quarter. No 4th and 25 for Green Bay. So yes, Janky with a great touchdown grab in the end zone. However, that clock reads 5 seconds in the third quarter. Fort Worth is getting that ball back. Extra point is up and good. 2-point game, 29-27. Fort Worth with a chance to get some of their lead back as we reach the end of the third, heading into the fourth. See what Panda does here on first down. He's got pressure, just got to get rid of it. He does. Incomplete. That'll take us to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Fort Worth leads 29-27 in a very tight ball game. This one can go either way. It's just going to depend on who makes the big plays. Second down here for Fort Worth. Panda steps up. Fires right side. He's got an open man. It's caught. Gets out of bounds around the 50. Good play right there from Fort Worth. I don't see them trying to run the clock. I think their main priority is just getting some of their lead back here. Panda goes check down, pass is caught, stepped out of bounds again, gets 8. Going out of bounds is definitely hurting them if they want to try and run some of the clock. I think ideally they just want to get some of that lead back that they lost when Green Bay scored. Good catch on the sideline there for Fort Worth. Just outside of the red zone now. Panda's got them moving. Just got to keep it going though. First down Fort Worth. Panda goes back in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown Fort Worth. Unts with a touchdown grab. An extra point attempt here is up and good. 36-27. I believe that is a 2-score game now. Let me just make sure real quick. Yes, 9 points is what separates Fort Worth and Green Bay right now. So if Green Bay were to score, no matter what, they got to go for the 4th of 25 next drive. So they're probably going to just go for the extra point here. No matter what happens here. Shooter on first down now. Shooter out right. Looking to find somebody here. Goes right. Sideline passes. Caught. First down and Morgan 48. Ruby Sports Network with a gifted sub. Greatly appreciate that one. First down here for Green Bay. Shooter. He's got pressure. Shooter. Hit as he throws. Gets this one out. It is caught. And fumble. Ball is out. Who's got it? Green Bay's got it. If they had lost that fumble right there, you might as well have called game. Second down here for Green Bay. Shooter. Pressured. Fires pass. Swatted. Incomplete. Third down here for Green Bay. You know, Ruby, you want to show me some more respect, I'm always willing to accept cash or donations. Shooter here to the end zone. Incomplete. Third down. No, fourth down. Excuse me. Was one drive behind. It was third down. Now it's fourth down. This is for the game potentially. Shooter needs to convert here. He's got pressure. Shooter out left. Looks. Finds his man. It's caught first down. Still going. Has some blocks. Avoiding hit sticks. Down he goes around the 5. Now it's first and goal for Green Bay. This one to the end zone is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay! And what? Did somebody get flamed into the stands? Look, I understand we're in Green Bay, but we can't be leaping into the stands here. Extra point is emptier. Making a 2-point game is good. So like I said, Green Bay only went for the extra point. Going for 2 wouldn't really help them. And here we go, folks. 4th and 25 for Green Bay. 2:52 left, so even if they don't get it, I'd still say this one not over yet. Shooter, he's got pressure immediately. Shooter has a little bit of time now. Fires left side, pass caught, first down, and more for Green Bay, and a 41. And considering the position, I don't see Green Bay being able to run off all of this clock here. I think they're going to try to run just a little bit. Shooter on first down. It looked like he had a lane to run, but he doesn't. He throws it out left side. Caught, pulled in bounds for 17 and a first down. Or maybe Green Bay's not even trying to run the clock here. Maybe they're just trying to take back the lead. Both seem very possible. And Shooter goes end zone here, and they just wanted back the lead. It's a touchdown. Janke gets it. And Green Bay back in the lead. They'll go for 2. They set up screen. And he dives out of bounds. He's short. It's no good. I've seen guys get stopped on the screens before by diving. I've seen them make it by diving. I've never seen them dive out of bounds on the 2-point conversion. But now I have. What haven't I seen at this point? First down here for Fort Worth. Panda on first down. Panda out left. Panda goes out left side. Nobody's home. And they're going to challenge for grounding. I don't know if they're going to get that because, I mean, the receiver did cut away. So it looks like they're going to take this one to review here. I mean, receiver cuts away, but I mean, there was no general receiver in the area. So they might be getting this one. We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, while we wait, advertising, YouTube channel, haven't subscribed, go subscribe. TikTok, haven't followed me on TikTok. I appreciate it if you went over there and followed me as well. We're going to see what happens here, but right now, it's 2nd and 15 here for Fort Worth. Panned out left side, caught, forced out of bounds. First down here for Fort Worth. Under 2 minutes to go now. Panda goes check down, passes caught. We're going to get 4. Yeah, well, post-game review is not for me to decide. I just call the action on the field here. And while I definitely agree with Panda saying it was not grounding because this guy cut away, I also can tell you that there was no receiver in the general area of where he threw it. So I see both sides. Under 90 seconds now. Panda, he's got pressure. Panda got to do something. Goes check down. That is enough for the first down. First down here for Fort Worth. First down here. Here's Panda. Gonna try and make a play here out left side. Panda with pressure back to his own territory. Panda looks. Going left corner. Open man. It's too far out of bounds though. Incomplete. 1 minute warning has been reached. Second down here for Fort Worth. Panda looks, goes left side, open man, but he missed it. It was out of reach. Third down for Fort Worth. Panda back left side. It is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Fort Worth. Golden Manny again with another touchdown grab. That one puts them back out in front. Extra point attempt here is going to be up, and oh no, he missed it! Off the left upright. No good. Green Bay only needs 3 to win now. .38 seconds to go unless we see something on defense. Green Bay, it's looking like they're going to be the ones getting the win here. Shooter on first down. Down towards the middle. Caught first down and more. Avoids the tackles. You might just want to let him go at this point. They're in field goal range. Down for 47. Timeout. Green Bay. And Green Bay definitely in field goal range at this point. So what do you do for Fort Worth? Do you play defense or you let them score? And it looks like Green Bay makes that decision a little bit easier for them. Touchdown, Green Bay. 20 seconds remain though. So this game not over. Oucho with the touchdown grab. They'll go for 2 here. Can they get this? Can they get it this time? And yes, they do. 2-point conversion is good. 48-42. Panda has 20 seconds. And he needs 6. And here we go. Touchback for Fort Worth. 19 seconds remain. They did get that toss going into halftime. Are they going to have to do it again? We're going to have to see here. Fort Worth. Panda with a check down right side. Cod gets out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. Are they going to try and get a little bit closer? Because honestly, it seems like they're going to take this to the toss here. Panda, I think he's out of time at this point. They'll be sending this one up. Yes, he does. This one for the ball game. They got it last time. They don't get it this time. And Green Bay gets the win here. Fort Worth to go 0-3. Green Bay now sits at 1-1. So Green Bay has, at least for the time being, prevented themselves from going down to D4. But as for Fort Worth, they'll at least be going down to D3, potentially D4, depending on how the numbers shake up with them in Omaha. Big Shooter, your MVP of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to have to wrap this one up here for you. We've had back-to-back great games here on the Cowboy Crab Farewell Tour, and we're hoping we get more of them here. But folks, that is where we'll wrap this one up here for you for now. Final score, Fort Worth 42, Green Bay 48. Saying T-Motion, I'm the Cowboy Crab, saying so long, everybody.